I love you, Neo. Now because when you talk to me, I just think I let you win.
So I win 100,000, 500,000. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, we'll send it to you in your bank account. The person that win this thing, know that I suffer, I will spend it wisely. Buy house. Today, guys, we are talking superstitions, and they vary. Trust me, I just figured out that it's not even a Nigerian thing. Like, even in, I think, South America, it is a thing that once a person dies, you turn the mirror in the house upside down because it is believed that the spirit of the said person can be captured inside the mirror. It shocked you. It shocked me too. All right, my name is Alexis Upavia and welcome. This is Chatan Banter, and today we'll be talking superstitious belief, whether they are true, the ones that we know, the funny ones, you know, and the ones that we've seen and not seen. I have with me two people that I love and respect so much. Just the fact they're in this room with me, it's making me feel like Mama, I made it. It's not easy to pull out strong men. But one thing these men have in common, they don't know that they are getting old. They don't show it, and I love it. All right. My able boss, producer extraordinaire, vampire of life, you understand? The man with the cap. Bumi Davis, how you doing, sir?
Make sure you don't cut this part. This part must go on.
That's why I love you. She said next to him is the man from Bangladesh. I don't know that place. I don't think he has been there before. He's a chief, a very titled man. Senator, the comedian, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Is your regular jeans for me?
I know that people on this show will not know that me and Bumi will be waiting for a very long time for this interview.
Must you...
Before they set up here.
Yes, I almost slept off. Yes, but it's part of superstitious belief.
You have to do that. Okay, let's just dive straight into it. I know they differ. From the West, they have theirs.
Yeah.
From the East, they have theirs. So let's start from it. What are the most common one? I know they say don't flog a male child with broom. You make him impotent.
There plenty.
Yes, we're here for it. We have time.
I tell you, don't whistle in the morning.
Why?
Good question. Don't whistle in the afternoon. It causes headache.
Okay.
Don't whistle at night. It has spiritual implications. I beg. Why make we whistle? You see? You now wait for afternoon. Somebody else will beat you. Night, same thing.
What's going on here?
But you have to whistle.
Whistle. Go back to you said it too.
Well, I just think superstitious belief. Some of those societal condiments. Yes. They're condiments because that's what makes up a society. That's what makes up a people. Just like Agabumi has been saying here is, what we have today is also what those superstitious beliefs used to be back then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you think that generation...
On your social media, don't you have people who tell you fake it till you make it? It's a superstitious belief.
Wow.
Yeah, because it doesn't work that way at most times. Do you get what I'm saying? So those were the interpretations of the days back. Yeah. So I also think that we have superstitious belief in this
time.
age. Yeah, in this time. Again, we have to believe that, okay, when I do surgery, 9 men go look me. That's a superstitious belief as far as I'm concerned. I'm not looking any way like that. It varies. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's why I said they are the condiments that make up a society. So I don't have anything against them. Back then they would say once your palm scratches you,
it means that you're expecting money.
For some people, it works for them. For some people.
Scratch and tire.
I don't scratch tire. In fact, they talk those days, say if you get bad, then you get money. I have a friend who is superly poor with his fresh bar head every day, so that's how it works, But if you also check it today in the society, that's what makes a society. Those are the condiments.
So you feel like maybe the next 2 generations from now pick up things
they'll pick up different things too.
Some have, when you look at it now, some have science behind it, but probably back then they just couldn't
Exactly.
prove it. And they'll tell you if something drops on the ground,
Sit
no
down
pick
and
and
eating
chop.
it.
Yes.
It's to avoid you picking up germs and
And
swallowing.
that's just it.
But the interpretation was, devil don't chop am. How now? How?
So that's it. You know,
Yeah.
they'll tell you social distancing. You understand what I'm saying?
What?
I want to see the girl I go marry. I want to talk to my clients. I want to make money. I go reach bank, they go give me money. I go count them. There's no need for social distancing. So this, those are the condiments that make up a society. I don't think it's bad.
It's wrong. So we're going to talk about them. They vary and how funny that they are. I think when I wanted to buy gizzard and I was in the East, and I was like, oh no, we don't sell gizzard to female.
Yeah.
Like we don't eat gizzard.
Yeah. That I know.
So it's only you guys that eat gizzard.
Yeah. You have to be a senior guy, not just any guy. You can't just come from the bush and with your sagging
Yeah,
jeans.
in the East, that woman didn't sell gizzard to me.
Yeah.
At what age did you
I
start
wa-
eating gizzard?
No, I eat it now. Now.
In Lagos.
Yeah, in Lagos.
Yeah, when she's chilling in the lounge.
Thank you. Gizzard and a few
Like
things.
she can't do it in the village.
The elders will frown. she will sacrifice
Yes.
one big cow.
Definitely.
Okay, I know another one that they say if you cross paths with a person, you give birth to a child like
No,
that.
if there's this one of
Cross
if
over
somebody is
someone.
lying down,
And then
Yeah.
cross over
and
the
you
person.
cross,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you must jump back
Yeah.
because they don't want the offspring.
To look
But isn't
like.
that an insult? You don't want the offspring to look like the person.
I
Let's say
think
what was
I
that?
think that
It's an
started with some ugly situation. It must be some ugly guy that was trying to do that. It's a crossback. You cannot.
Do it again, oh.
Yes,
The
please.
person, if you stop, will say, keep lying, lie down there. I won't cross, and it becomes a big fight.
Because
You
it
must
is-
cross back. You must cross back.
Yes. Given that the person is not looking, get what I'm saying?
Then there's the one of, if you give me something with your left hand,
Yeah.
I know collect.
It's bad
Yes.
omen. I think
If I
one
give
woman
you
one
car
time,
key with
especially
my
the
left
Yoruba
hand.
women,
Yes.
when do people like things like that woman didn't sell that market to me. I wanted to buy something. I'm Igbo and we don't exactly do all of those,
It's
We
very,
do.
very- It's very, very rare.
But
Igbos do it.
Yoruba people take respect to be. So to her, she felt like I was insulting her to have given her money with my left hand.
Yes.
So she didn't sell that. She felt like it was bad omen. She chased me away from her
Do you
shop.
know how bad it is? Observe people giving you tallies when you are driving into an estate or something. If you bring out your left hand to collect, the man will change that tally and give you with his own left hand.
Yes.
He will
Are you
not give you-
serious?
Yes. He won't give you his right.
It's actually, I think it spans from the fact that the right hand seemed like the nature's
Good thing.
normal process.
If I give you money with left hand, you will collect.
It depends on the money. You give me 500, we go hold on. Don't count some thousands. I give you. Baba, I'll use the two hands. I'll pick it up.
So collect it from the left hand.
Yes. So I think it spans from that, that saying that nature presents, its gifts from the right.
Okay.
A leftist is always seen as something a little bit abhorred. Do you understand what I'm saying? Any child that is
Using
left-handed,
left-handed,
and that's in the Igbo sense. They'll say, there's a proverb that says, "Ana mwake bananka."
Yeah.
What it
yeah.
simply means is that the left hand, the process of using the left hand cannot be learned at an old age. Do you understand what I'm saying? So,
I'm trying to.
yes, you can try it.
So I think
But we're not in the
that you
village.
can't learn a new thing or
Do you get what I'm saying? Uh-huh.
once you're old, it has to be something that is inside of you.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
the right is always seen as nature's,
Favorite.
normal process of existence.
So I have this other one that I heard that if you hit is it your left leg or your right leg on a stone? You might end up, I'm old now. Some of you have heard that if you hit your right leg,
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
You-
We are under 16. What do you mean 12? Take your time.
Senator,
We are waiting for you to finish. You might even get it wrong.
that's why I'm there for people to correct me.
Yeah, so continue.
If you hit either your left or your right leg on the stone, it means that
Means that what? Continue now.
help me
We
now.
are too young
How
to
will
know.
we help you?
Okay, it means that you're going to have a bad day or something.
Then you go back.
Yeah,
You start your day
again.
You don't get work. You're jobless. Hey, look at you. Okay, how about the one of when you wear your clothes
From the
inside
back.
out?
It means that money is coming. Is it money? Good omen.
No, you want to travel or something.
Meanwhile, in the police station, you have to change it upside out. I mean, is it why the police is not moving forward? I don't know. It's crazy.
So I have a friend, Tommy Wasage, or maybe you know him. Whenever he's sneezing, he'll say, I'm answering you. I'm answering you. That means somebody is somewhere calling him.
Yes.
You've not heard of that one before?
Yes.
I think I'm old though.
You think?
Yeah, I know.
It's not about you being old. You know, the means of communication then was quite different from what we have today.
Okay.
If somebody wants to call you, they just dial the phone. Do you get what I'm saying? So that time, I think carry you for mine. To reach out to you, but I don't get phone. You understand? So I just, call your name and then we attach it to a response with sneeze. And that's how it goes.
There's also this belief. When you finish, like I remember very well, my grandma, she asked me to do something then. And I told her, Mama, mutisheto, meaning, Mama, I'm done. Hey! I don't finish. That's the translation. She said,
you've not finished in Jesus' name.
Finished. There's still a lot for you to do. Blah, 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 blah.
But bros,
You pray. You are not finished. You will do a lot more. You will do this.
But bros, you know that superstitious belief of that time is still on now.
Okay.
You go to, registration process or you go to the bank and there's a queue. And somebody comes and says, are you the last person?
I'm not the last.
I'm never the last person.
Or on a lift.
Are you going down?
Are you going down?
I'm going up. Or bending down.
So you still see these things, rub off. That's why I said they're just the condiments of the society.
So growing up, I was told that if a tooth falls off, you need to throw it with 7 stones, and if lizard eats it, that is never coming back.
Yeah, but you can't discredit that.
Oh yeah?
Don't you hear the story of the tooth fairy?
No.
For children.
You didn't do tooth fairy.
I'm not that old.
Maybe Oyibo. Oh no be saying na just we.
Our own.
Yeah, so.
Oh yes, you collect the tooth.
Did they born you like this straight? It didn't grow like a
Your
child?
teeth no come out when you small.
It come up.
So?
But I'm sure that.
Oh, I remember your parents had that, they did that,
That way.
Your father and your mother, no tooth fairy.
You put it under the pillow.
Bro, she's from Mumbi, so that's what I'm saying. So now local parents again. They don't know that tooth fairy thing. Like, I feel bet money.
You will not sleep because you will tell your child, put it under the pillow.
Yes. So the tooth fairy.
The tooth fairy will come.
And pick it up.
Pick it up and then
money. So
give you money.
You go don't come out the money. The
tooth put money.
Then your child wakes up.
Tooth fairy.
God born you, change that money back into money.
That thing don't happen to you. My son, I don't know, this cartoon, they spoil things. So his tooth fell off, so he put it under the pillow. But his father will not give more than 20 naira. So I changed it to 20 naira. So the next day he saw it, tooth fairy visit. I just noticed one day, he eat. I just noticed only he shake. So this guy want to shake this thing, raise money. I told him, Mom, I'm stopping this tooth fairy rubbish. Tell this boy, say once it fall, it don't fall. He's calculating how much he wants to make, 200, 300. For tooth fairy.
Like this guy, Papa Bonham.
Can't do gold for me for tooth.
Like Papa Bonham. Okay, I have heard of this one that if you spit on the floor, somebody matches it.
You have heartache.
Yeah, or sore throat.
Yes. Again, that has science behind it.
Oh, yeah?
But no, the essence is they just don't want you spitting
anywhere. Yeah.
So you spit and you are conscious of that. You cover it with sand.
So
that's just it.
That's it.
Or the one of, if it's raining and you put your hands out, they say if you do that, your hands will fold and remain like that for life.
Wow, I've never heard of that.
I told you now.
And he's from there.
We say technical grammar school. That's right. Yeah, no school one.
Night school.
They come for the evening now.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Another one that's popular with people from the East.
Yeah,
They said women don't drink wine from the bottom part of the wine, like the underneath of the wine. It's not for women. Yeah.
It's not even for, as we did, I think, bros, you are senior, so you'll be the only one who can access the
Bottom of the wine.
Of a drink, not any drink.
Any drink at all.
Yes. You have to bring that one back. That has to come back. No, what do you mean? When is my turn? I want to. No.
I think it's just a mark of respect to say, okay, the last person to visit this particular bottle must be the oldest person.
Or a male.
Male, not even women, no, male.
So scrapping it, don't you think that would be disrespectful?
Exactly.
So we continue.
We'll continue. We'll continue
The
with
ones
that.
And we
that
extend it to food.
Yes.
The chicken lap is for finish it.
Yes,
it's for the youngest one.
Can I have
Prophet Dagbasha. Strongly.
Talking about food, and male women. So my younger brother, who's like the first child, eats the head of the chicken. Women are supposed to eat head of chicken.
Yeah.
The head. In the East where I'm from. No, the cuckoo. The face it's assigned to the male.
Yeah. But that thing is just bones now.
Yeah, I don't even think.
So who does the chicken lap?
Anybody. So the most popular place is the head. So it's not like you are only going to eat that head, but the head is, even though the son is, maybe he went out or whatever, they're going to keep it for him. This is, right to come back and eat it. Yeah. Then the daughter has the neck. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you're right.
Those parts are not juicy now.
No, but it's just a sign of, I don't know.
I think it's got to do with trying to interpret the family tree.
Okay.
Where you have.
So the man is the head.
Yes, exactly.
The woman is the neck.
That's it basically.
So people like me, I'm the middle born. Anywhere you start,
you go see the
middle. You go favor me.
Okay. So when my dad was building his house, we saw the plan. He wasn't around at the time. I just so much that I want my room to be close to the living room. It was now when we figured out, and I figured out that women don't have rooms close to the door. Am I correct?
To the sitting room. Right?
Yeah. You have to be at the end of the room.
The same way. Well, you can take that to the English interpretation as well. In the bedroom, the man
faces the door,
closer to the door, as a sign of protection. I mean, if you burst into the room, you meet the guy first.
Yes.
Do you get?
That's like the man trying to create protection.
The woman is at the back. God help you if the man no fits come protection. They beat the man, carry the woman.
Remember, I'll just first run before the evil sin.
You're saying this out in the public. They are going to run away.
When they kill me, public, waiting the one do. It's better I say the truth.
You are a man. Behave like a man. And the flog it, they go. You are a man, don't cry.
Yes.
Okay, you are crying. No.
My mom would tell me don't sing in the bathroom.
You sing?
Yeah, I sing in the bathroom. She feels like it's a bad omen. She's like, you're in the bathroom again and you're singing. But the thing is,
you're one of those that'll be in the bathroom for like an hour.
I don't think God will be giving the time. I don't think it's about the time. She just feels like, shut up your mouth and have your bath.
I think it's the time.
That's how it's going.
Because if you're singing, trust me,
you'll be there 2 days. You never about finish.
You go release one album. That's it.
No, I know my mom, and it's not because of time. Like, it's a bathroom. I'm supposed to be there for as long as I want.
Implicating yourself. That means your voice self is problem.
But do you sing well, or you just?
No, I sing well.
And she's complaining.
Yes.
Well, in this age, it's not a problem because you can just go for any talent show from that.
From the singing in the bathroom.
Yes. But those days.
They use and do highlights of
the.
They will use me and do highlights.
Yes, now.
The auditions catapult.
At least, yes. Those ones I would say. Did you like this? I don't get that. Go to win. You know that one? Yeah, so
Oh boy.
that's an aside.
I'm going through a lot, but yeah, it's
sorry.
fine. What other one do you know from your side?
Wait, before we even go further.
Yeah.
When you called me, I said I was going to ask you something.
Okay.
Talked about superstitious beliefs, things that, because the entire topic has to do with people we don't take. I hope you are not passing a message across.
He who the shoe fits.
Look at this young. Look, see young.
He who,
See.
he who the shoe
See,
fits.
fresh.
He who the shoe fits, let him what?
And I'm younger than him. See.
Boss,
So why you pick
boss,
us?
I was going to join this
No, calm down.
argument
Let me
to support
let
you.
me fight our fight now.
But for you to say that you are younger than me, that's like a curse for me. Please.
Ukraine no do reach this before Russia.
Then do
invaded.
pass like
Okay, so moving on. My mom, my grandma,
yeah.
in the night, for some reason, I don't think that these people talking about. So you're saying like it's what makes society what it is.
Yeah.
So if you ask these people, they can't tell you. You're the one explaining and saying this is what it is. They can't single-handedly tell you this is why it is bad. My grandma takes it at the point of a duty every night to turn her mirror to the back. She feels like, oh, the outside world is watching you from there. I think she's somebody that was watched from the outside world with a mirror.
Yeah, it comes from the fact that every society has a story that makes them original. That is it. You must be able to trace your roots. If you go Bible itself, they will tell you, say, Jesse is son of this one, that one's the son of this one, and you must be able to trace your family tree. And that's the history that such societies have. My own place, nobody say where I come from. My own community, not where this girl comes from.
If they say west, if they say east side versus west side.
So we have, the common God everybody knows is the Amadioha, for instance. There's one called the Ifanum.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's called Ifanum Eke.
Okay.
You understand? And the Ifanum Eke is like a particular god from a particular, how do I put it? The Igbos have the 4 market days. Eke, they are 4. So it's a god that is attached to a particular
Market day.
Market day.
Okay.
Now, for people from my place, when you're in a foreign land and something befalls you, if you mention that God, you always get a protection.
Are you serious?
Yes. You don't say that you will come spoil this for us. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's the story. And then we have testimonies of it in time past. Do you get? So if that was their essence, why do we argue over superstitions? That's why your grandmother cannot explain. It has worked in so many cases. She has heard. Do you get what I'm saying? That is why she's just abiding by those rules. But she can't really explain, okay, this was when it started, and we in Africa, documentation was our biggest problem. Civilization actually started from here. You understand? From Egypt. Their own documentation. Yes, their own documentation started from murals, all those carvings on the walls. You understand? But nobody fit interpret and nobody fit explain it. That's why they pushed it to Greece and said, oh, this was the cradle of civilization. So that's just it's a society trying to, find its own history, its antecedents and all that. That's how it is. Okay. Even this God I'm talking about. Okay. It has happened to 2 of my uncles. Okay. One was drowning in a river. They call it the Imo River. You understand? Was drowning, and then when he came up again, he screamed that he didn't know the force that brought him out from that water. Yes. So I know somebody it's happened to. So do you get? So those things happen. They do happen. They do happen. They have their situations.
Some of these things that we are even questioning it now. It's a reflection of, how do we put it, democracy. Then it was the gods have spoken.
That's it.
Yes, full stop.
You won't question why.
Full stop.
But now that we're beginning to ask why, some of them we see some explanations, like the science we talked about. Yeah. Some is just morally right not to do these things. Yeah. So they put the fear of, if you do this,
this is what's going to happen.
Yeah. So And that's it. And if we were still operating by the standards of those days, trust me, all these politicians no go to chop this money. Yeah.
There should be some rules
If I
that
do this,
Yeah.
let
Amadioha
swallow. You're not going to chop.
You're not gonna
Because you're not waiting to get to heaven.
Yeah.
It's no.
By then you
Get
see
you.
corrupt politicians will be scared of rainy season because when thunder strikes,
it might get to their
They're gone.
doorposts.
they're gone.
Okay, so you're of the opinion that superstitious beliefs are a thing, but it just to us now it looks funny. You know, somebody says, "Oh, when sun is shining and rain is falling, that the lion is put into bed."
See, you tell me it's a superstition. Let me explain this way. There are some things, especially in our African context, if we don't understand it, we call it jazz.
Yeah.
When we understand it, it is science.
True.
Like, I can't explain how in those days you put water in a calabash. You are seeing the image of the person and you are communicating.
Oh, yeah,
Yes. No.
it was a thing.
If that happens, I mean, you carry your phone now, you're talking to somebody in Japan. Now, in both jazz be that. Now.
Yes, but you call
But we
it science.
Science.
So these things you are calling superstitious beliefs now. In another, say, 40 years, there might be some explanations that will make it, that
Yeah.
will bring sense into it.
Exactly. That's how it is. After they said Mongo Park discovered River
No,
Benue,
people know they use them before. Now I'm bringing
nobody will go there. You just carry the River
River.
Benue for sack. Don't come food because the river.
You must settle
and
here.
it is.
River Niger.
Exactly.
Abi? So,
So superstitions are like stories and beliefs
Yeah.
that
It's superstitious belief is quite different from myth.
okay.
Yeah, they're quite different. They're quite different.
Totally different.
Superstitious is the one that does not have a chronological story attached to it.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
But myths, you go to see activity for yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
You go to see the story evolving. But with superstitious belief, it's like a little bit of a hyperbole, more exaggerated than
Than myth.
yeah. Like you say, bros, when I get Moremi, the story around Moremi and all that, those are mythical stories. You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah, those are mythical stories. Queen Amina of Zaza, all those stories, Jaja of Opobo, all those, you understand, there are certain activities, stories that came along with them. You understand? Where we could ask ourselves, now true say happen, how did they happen in this period? But these ones are more exaggerated. Do you understand?
Okay.
This superstitious belief is more exaggerated. Just like we were talking about some thunder strike in those days, somebody do make you feel stop am.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they used to do it. Imagine this thing I do now and thunder. Can you relate these two things? It's an exaggeration. Do you get what I'm saying? So now the difference between two of them. But at the same time, that was what made our people who they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well said. I've learned from my elders, they say if you want to live long, like I said, these people don't like to claim that. They don't like to. But if you hear Uncle Bumi's age, it's all right. All right, thank you guys for, staying in and always coming back.
Okay, so you're using this accent to try to look as if you're a young person.
Yeah. Young. Forever young. I wanna be. I don't know how cool is that,
please
but
zoom in and show her grey hair.
I don't have actually.
Is it her hair? They bought most of these commodities.
Wow, you come to my show and you shoot shots at me. It's all right. I'll just be nice because you're my visitors, It's nice. It's also, for us to be nice to you. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to share, to comment, and always come back for more. My name is Alexa Pavia, and we just talked superstitious beliefs. Do feel free to tell us on the comment sections, your own, if you think they are true, the stories that you heard, from your mom, dad, and the one that you've actually experienced firsthand. Okay, from myself, Uncle Bumi, and Senator the comedian.
It will also be superstitious to watch this thing and not click like button.
Thank you.
So that's why
Subscribe.
you support.
Subscribe. Thank you very much. Until we see you on the next one. It's a bye for now.